And hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad and I'm back with another watch review. So before we start the show, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today I am wearing my West End Watch Company, a vintage Swiss made watch. I've made a video, sorry I hit the camera. I have reviewed this watch, so please go ahead and check out my review for this particular piece. Okay, so let's get back to the watch. So this is the second Citizen NY0040 that I have reviewed. I've also made a review of the black version, which was on loan to me by a friend of mine. Please go ahead and check out that video as well. But anyway, after I've made the video review for that particular watch, I think like, oh man, I should have get this full lume dial version when it was still available, but now sadly it has been discontinued, and I've managed to get this second-hand use, which is I think the guy is from Terengganu. I live in Selangor. That was like what 300 kilometers away, so I couldn't check out the condition of the watch before it was delivered to me, so it's kind of quite a tense experience actually waiting for the watch to arrive here in Selangor. But anyway, I've got the watch and it's so damn cool. Okay, so let's just check out what came together with the watch. This is the box that's the Citizen NY0040 came in. This is a 2000 purchase in 2014, so for something that is 4 years old, it still looks great. I'll show you later. So what is inside the box? So yes, you can see that when we open the box, you can see that because it is already 4 years old, you can see that after maybe he's stored in not so dry place, that's why you can see this, I don't know, smudges. And we have this international guarantee, which is obviously expired because of the date of purchase was on the 10th of November 2014. Yeah, and it has 3 years limited warranty. Okay, so anyway, so we have this simple, what do you call this, not a cushion but a metal. I can't really take it out, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I just want to show you how it came with. So I don't know about the packaging of the latest Citizen anyway, so you know what, let's just put it back off the camera, right? Okay, so let's see what you have. So this model originally came with this rubber bracelet. This not rubber, silicone bracelet. We have this ND limits written on here, but as you can see here, after 4 years of wear, obviously the printing has worn out. But yeah, and you know what, when I received it in the first few days, I've used it on this particular silicone strap. You know what, I can vouch that this thing is much more comfortable compared to the rubber or silicone bracelet on the Seiko SKX. Those on the Seiko SKX really sucks. Those are really what do you call it, stiff. This one is much better. Okay, so anyway, so I've took the, what do you call it, the buckle. This is the original buckle for this Mr. Sailcloth strap, and I put the Citizen Promaster buckle here on this sailcloth strap, and take a look at that sign buckle. We have this oh come on, focus. We have this Promaster, nope, come on man, oh god, focus please. No, yes, no. Okay, so there is a Promaster logo here. Yeah, okay, got it. So it looks like a double arrow on top here, so which is really nice, and it has a nice shape. And of course, the best thing is it has that hole so that you can push out the spring bar. So yeah, I've paired it with this superb sailcloth strap from i1astrap.com. I've done a review for this particular strap, so please go ahead and check out my video review for this one. And don't forget to search for discount codes, not from my channel but maybe from Minute Watch. So I think you can still buy this for 35 bucks plus maybe 5 or 10% discount during checkout. Okay, so go ahead and check out Minute Watch YouTube channel and search for the discount code. So anyway, let's get to the watch itself. So I'm not going to do a full review for this particular watch because I've done the review of NY0040, and we know that the dimension is 42 millimeters, and from lug to lug is about 47, or is it 47 millimeters, and also the thickness is just 12.5 millimeters. So yeah, I've done that, and it has, this version also has the same bezel, black bezel, as the one that I've reviewed before. The bezel takes really nice. It has a 60 minutes click, right, which is, you know what, not really modern, but it works, it doesn't suck, and most importantly, it lines perfectly. Yes, Citizen is doing it right since this one came out in 1996 or 1997. Citizen has done it right ever since, but how come Seiko became much worse? Come on, Seiko, please do something about your bezel alignment. Oh no, the chapter ring alignment. This Citizen version, this full lume version, there's no problem such as chapter ring alignment or even the bezel alignment. The one that I've checked out before, the black color one, also have no such problem, but every other Seiko that I've reviewed has that chapter alignment problem. Anyway, so the case, obviously, for a 4 years old watch, appears to be, there's some slightly hairline scratches now here and there, but I don't really care about it. This one is actually much more cleaner compared to the one that my friend loaned to me. Right, so there's a few hairline scratches over here. We have the same dimpled crown here. The crown action is good, just have to unscrew and screw it back. So again, the same movement, Miyota. I think I've made a mistake of calling it an 8215 movement. I think this is the Miyota 8203 movement. If I'm wrong, please go ahead and correct me in the comment section below, guys. I can't really remember, but it is still the 82,000 series. And okay, so there is a bit of difference compared to the version. If there's one problem that I could highlight, is maybe you can see here in between the day and the date wheel, so you can see that there is an obvious gap, right? So you can kind of see that, see the movement behind it. So yeah, maybe that is the only issue on this particular piece, because when I reviewed the black color one, there's no such thing, and yeah, only that problem, right? So for this particular piece, so anyway, the only difference between the black color model is that this model features a full lume dial, and the black color model has the indices with a polished I think they are applied indices with a polished ring outside the hour marker. But this one around, as you can see, that it is also an applied indices, but obviously it is in black, and it was painted black on top of it, so to contrast with the full lume dial. Okay, so yes, oh man, I love that full lume dial. Anyway, my friend from Watch Geek channel have pointed out the obvious weak point, or is it a unique point of this particular watch, which is that short and stubby hour hand. So yes, once you notice it, you can't take your eyes off it. It's, you know what, it's too short. And if I can point one more thing that I don't like about this watch, it's this super duper small Citizen Promaster logo. I wish it could be like maybe 1 millimeter larger, so that we can actually make out how the logo looks like. Yeah, it looks like an arrow, but it's actually a double arrow, two-piece arrow, and you have to really zoom into that. You can see, you can make out the shape of the logo. So yeah, at the back we have your typical Citizen Promaster logo here. It is a slight etching, so not as deep as the one on the Seiko SCAG or any other Seiko for that matter, but I don't really care. It's, you know, it's okay, but yeah, not really spectacular. Okay, so let's put it on the wrist and see how it looks on my 6.75 inch wrist. Right. Okay, doing this behind the camera is really difficult, guys. Okay, yep, yeah, I think it looks cool. Okay, oh sorry, out of focus. Oh, come on. Right, so you can see on my 6.75 inch wrist, it's just nice, not too tall, and it matches this red stitching on the strap, matches the red printing on the dial. I think it looks cool. Of course, later on we will do a fashion show video for this particular piece. Okay, so yes, the moment that you guys have been waiting for, which is the full lume. Right, so let's charge it a bit using my overhead lamp over here. So let's shut down the lamp. Okay, so boom. Okay guys, yes. How cool is that? Yeah, you can see that the dial is fully lit up. It lights up the room like a Christmas tree, but you know what? There's a difference. Okay, so you can see that between the dial and the hands, there is a brightness difference. So this of course helps legibility, because you need to make out you need to differentiate between the dial and the hands, right? If let's say the strength is the same, then this hour hand and also this minute hand will disappear. So that is why maybe they choose to reduce the brightness of this particular of this dial. But does it last until the morning? Yes, but it's not really that strong compared to any Seiko. Okay, so I've compared it to my Seiko Monster. I've charged both of the Seiko Monster and also this Citizen before sleep, and when I wake up during 5 AM in the morning, I can see that this hand is much more difficult to see compared to the Seiko Monster. But yeah, I know what, Seiko Monster is the king of lume, so you can't really complain about it. Okay, so let's switch back the light. Okay, so all in all, my conclusion is, if you don't have the Citizen NY0040, go get yourself one, because this is a legendary watch which is worn by the Marina Militare, or the Italian military personnel. But of course it is quite difficult to find now. My friend said there are a few in Thailand. I'm not really sure about that. I haven't really go to Thailand in these few years, but you know what, if you can find a good bargain for it, grab one. If you can have the blue one, go ahead and grab that one. If you can have this one is much rare. If you want to compare rarity, the black one is the most common. This one is the second rare, and the rarest will be the yellow and the blue version. So yeah, if you can get those for under $200, you know what, just go ahead and pull the trigger. Okay, so if you guys like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more future videos such as this, please subscribe to my channel. I'm reaching 1000 subscribers soon, so thank you very much for your support, guys, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.